Hello, happy Tuesday. Happy Tier Tray Tuesday with Tony. I am Tony, owner of October Road Studio. Have my beanie on because it's cold, y'all. I have not been able to get warm. Well, I got warm a little bit, but then I got cold again, and then I'm gonna get cold again because I have to go out and get my daughter, and she's at work, y'all, and it's freezing. Hello, Dwayne Rudders. How are you? How is everyone tonight? Hello, hello. Hi, Karen. How are you? Y'all, look at these colors. Look at the colors for tonight. Red and white. Hey, Samantha. Red, white, and turquoise, like a turquoise blue. Look at how fun this is. I picked this up. Hello, Miss Jane. How are you? I got this at Walmart. I only wanted a fat quarter, but of course, they didn't have a fat quarter, so I got a lot more. Hello, Miss Janice. How are you? You love these colors. Hello, Jennifer Swindle. How are you? How are you? How are you? So we're going to be adding these signs I got. I think I showed them to you guys sometime this last couple weeks, but I got these at Dollar General. This one says, always be mine. This one says, you plus me. This one says, love, sweet love. This one says, love you always, but it has a different blue, so I thought we would make this different. I thought we would add one of our wooden hearts right here to make it stand up. Thanks for that. Thanks, Renee. I'm cold. Hello, Renee Clemenston. How are you? Thanks for turning that porch light on, ladies. It is freezing. My kids' school got canceled again. We have this truck that I thought we would fill with some hearts. Isn't it cute? We're going to make a gnome. I'm going to show you guys how I made the gnome from the other night with a peat pot. I think that's how you say it. Peat pot? Peat pot? Peat? I don't know. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, and then we're going to use a chunkier heart for his feet. So like when he sits on it, we're going to put something in here to make it heavy. Hello, Tracy. 6 degrees, holy moly. I don't know how cold it is here, but it's freezing. Everything's icing. Everything's icing. They canceled school again tomorrow. It's like a ghost town out there. But I used the peat pot and I put like the little, no, I hope I brought them over here. Oh, I did. The little marble thingies. You can use beans, you can use rice, you can use all kinds of things. So we're going to paint this and then we'll put the you know, these things. I can't remember what they're called. These little stone things, pebble things inside of here. Hi, Marianne. Hello, Jennifer Crowley. And then we'll cover it with some popsicle sticks and a piece of material to stabilize it. And then we'll put it on our heart so that the little pebbles don't fall out, and we'll paint this and then we'll get to it and we'll do all the fun things. So we kind of have a lot to do for this tier tray. And if Mindy pops on, hello Mindy. Speaking of Mindy, I so reported you for a comment on accident. I didn't know what I did. This is one of the tier trays that we're going to be using a lot on Tier Tray Tuesday. It is in my Amazon link. If Mindy has a chance, she might be able to link it for us. Ugh, Court. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I hope it's going good. I hope it's going the way it needs to go. So we're going to start by painting our little peat pot. I'm going to paint it gray real quick. Let's see. I don't have a very big brush after all the crafting I've been doing. I'm kind of out of stuff. It's not going. Uh-oh, Jennifer. Lots of prayers, sweetie. Lots of prayers. Let's see if I can get some paint on here. Oh, I hate to hear that. Lots of prayers. Thank you, Mandy, for painting the tier tray. I don't know how this is elephant color. I don't know if it's actually gonna show up or not. We'll see. It'll be different than brown though. Sometimes the elephant color, I didn't shake it either. Sometimes it shows up really dark. Sometimes it shows up light. I never know with this color. Do y'all have that problem with the elephant gray? Hi, Tammy. How are you? My camera's foggy. It looks foggy, huh? Hold on. Let me fix that. Is it better? Not better? Let me do the front. Ah, better? Better. Wrong side. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Charlene. Welcome, everyone. We're gonna hurry and put a coat of this paint on here so that it can be drying while we dress up some of these other items for this fun tier tray. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tier tray because I done auctioned off all the other ones. Might have to have a special. I'm not Coral. I am actually changing. I'm where I am when I did the last couple. Let's see, where I did the auction. I switched things around. So behind me, I'm building shelves out of those panels, like the little single panels that you buy. Okay, so I had some shelf panels out on the property. Not shelf panels, fence panels, you know, that you buy a single one for like $1 or something. I don't know, I have them from last year, some that didn't get blown away. And I picked those up the other day before it started raining, and I grabbed them, and I grabbed some of the leftover blocks from when they reset the building. You're gonna order a shirt from me? Aww. I have 2, and then I have the October Roads. So every month I'm coming out with a new scripture shirt for that month. And then we just loaded October Roads Studio shirts in a bunch of colors. And you can get them in pretty much every size. So those are all up and going and ready to order. That's super exciting. Thanks, Jennifer. If you notice, I'm not really painting the edge because I'm not going to be using the edge. Just maybe a little tiny bit of it. I'm going to cut it down because it won't fit on the heart if I don't. And I'm not painting the top because we're not going to see the top. So I just gave it a light coat of gray. Then we are going to put this in the garbage because I don't need it. So to answer your question, Miss Coral, this is going to probably be my normal crafting space, but it's not finished yet. If you see the white bins behind me, I'm going to put little crafting tags to say what's in each one, and there'll be 2 rows of them. And then above that, there's another row, and then above that is my studio sign. See? So I'm trying to redesign stuff. Hi, Rosemary. Hello, Cheryl. So it's kind of crazy. And Timber's cage is right behind me. And I'm right at the end of my bed, so I can take down this little table I have and have a room when I need a room. Probably won't take it down very often, but I want to try to. Okay, so I have a package of wooden hearts from Dollar Tree. I love these wooden hearts. I love them. I think you can use these all year round for so many things. But they're wooden, they're painted. You can paint them whatever color you want. But I think, oh, it's barely gonna miss it. But I think we can get away with it. We might have to put a couple dabs of red on. But I'm gonna go ahead and glue this puppy on there. for this sign. Maybe raising it will, no, I'll probably still have to put some red on there. Or maybe something, we'll see. Maybe we can put some pom-poms around it. Who knows? I'll hang with you as long as you can. No worries, Cheryl. I'm tired too. I'm tired too, girl. Tonight we're actually redoing, we're just dressing up a lot of stuff. So love you always. You can't really see the blue unless you like super inspect it. So I'm gonna set that over here against the tier tray. The one thing about this particular tier tray is that it is deep. So that's why I opted to go with a thicker heart. So this is going to be our gnome's feet, and I'm going to apply a coat of this elephant gray paint to the heart. Sorry, things are rough. Yes, please. Jennifer and her family need our prayers right now. I'm sure lots of people need prayers, but Jennifer is struggling right now. They need prayers. Goodness, you guys, this weather is crazy. My daughter had to drive home. Then she works graveyards about 30 miles away, and she had to drive home in it this morning. She said that, Mom, there was like a semi actually turned over and the wheels were in the air. I think it scared her to death. She said she saw several accidents, but she said it looked like everyone was like, hey, Elizabeth, how are you feeling? My puppy is in the living room right now. I'm surprised she's not banging on trying to get into the room. I asked her if she wanted to come in. She just looked at me. So her crate is empty right now, and she's not laying by my feet. I thought she would be, but she's been with me all day. So I think she's just out there enjoying Jackson and hanging out. They have the TV on or watching Netflix or something, I don't know. Hi, Christine and Miss Carolyn. Y'all, this whole transitioning invoice thing is killing me. I gotta figure out a different way. Rosemary, I gotta tell you a story tomorrow. I got a story for you. Right before I went live, I was like, oh snap, can't do that. Gotta back out of there and restart that one. Rosemary, that is not gonna work. Our plan's not gonna work. Hey, Sandy Kelly. Hello, hello. So I'll let that dry for a second. This one's almost dry. And then I'll do the bottom of that one. I'm gonna go over here and grab these from the other night that I was crafting with, and I'm going to pop off the heart and glue it. Oh, I don't want that one. I want pink. I want a pink heart. I don't know. Yeah, I do. Let's do a pink heart. I'm going to cover it up with a wooden pink heart just to give it some dimension, kind of make it our own. Like that. Isn't that cute? Love, sweet love. And then I'm going to add some tumbling tower. Whoops. Probably, whoop. Yep. Tumbling tower blocks to the back. Cold here in Illinois. The single deadliest coral, really? Oh wow. Hello, Miss Dottie. How are you? How's Miss Dottie? It's been pretty rough for a lot of people across everywhere, I think. It's getting people. It's hard because the power is going out everywhere. So I'm trying to build where it will stand by itself. I think I'm gonna have to do 2 high. Let's see. Dollar General, Elizabeth. Dollar General, and we're decorating them. So I went 2 sideways, the long ways, and then I'm gonna put 1 in the middle. And if you're gonna use these like a ton, I would use like a more secure locking wood glue or E6000. And then I'm gonna put 1 on top of that to secure all 4 of them together. Let's see if we can get it to stand up by itself. Because like I said, this tier tray in particular is deep. There. Isn't that cute? And then we can add like baker's twine to this. Oh, here's some right here. We'll just snag a little piece of this. And we'll tie it onto there. Give it a little bow. Hello, Renee Carmen. Thanks, Tracy. But y'all thought I might not be coming on tonight because I was tuckered out. I'm tuckered out from that auction Friday still. I'm tuckered out from trying to get all these shirts and all this stuff figured out and products, trying to figure out how to get everything running. Y'all, Miss Rosemary and Mindy and Elizabeth and all my peeps, they're on it. They got me. They got me. They got me going. Today's Vanessa's birthday, y'all, over at I'll Be Crafty. If you haven't wished her happy birthday, you might want to go over there and say happy birthday, Vanessa. If you watch Miss Vanessa. I sent her a message way early today. Hey, scissors work. Okay. So there's that. There's this little blue thing. And then we have the back. We can always do something like this. I think I will just because I picked it up. And you can paint these, but I think it will be cute too, even if you don't. Sorry if I'm missing something. Kind of matches the wood. So you know me and my double-sided, get that use out of there. I wish we could do inside out shirts, Rosemary. I love doing multi-purposed things, inside out shirts. Where'd I get the words? Hobby Lobby. These words, Hobby Lobby, they come in a package and they say hugs, kisses, hugs, kisses, and XOXO. Here's an XOXO. Here's hugs, and I think I used the loves. But there's that one. So there's another item done for the tier tray. Here's a me plus you. I'm gonna add a heart to it. Actually, I think I'm gonna add 2 little hearts to it. I'm gonna bring some of that natural wood in and just put the 2 little hearts because it's a you plus me. Super simple. Super simple is good, guys. Super simple is good sometimes. Sometimes frilly is good, but sometimes super simple is good. Me plus you, excuse me, and then that. And I think our thing is almost dry. Nope, not quite yet. Okay, so let's go over to Always Be Mine Let's put the XOXO on the back of it. The XOXO on the back of it. I thank you for the hearts. So I got all of the packages mailed except 2 today. Even if you haven't paid, so hopefully everyone will pay. I got them all mailed. Oh, good night, Terry. I hope you feel better. Hello, Miss Barbara Hooper. How are you? Okay, there's an XOXO. I'm thinking, though, that it would be cute if we added... Even though I'm done with tier trays, Valentine tier trays, I'm still probably going to do a couple Valentine's crafts because I was thinking I need to do the XOXO or the XO Shabby Chic ones that are my photo cover. Maybe I won't do, oh wait, yeah I will. Let me find like a little heart to put inside. We'll do like a conversation heart maybe. Or how about a wooden heart? We'll just do a wooden heart right inside that turquoise heart. There we go. How's that? So that, XOXO. This one I think I'm going to hang from the hanger, so I'm not going to add any blocks down here. I'm just going to hang it from the handle. Good evening, Miss Bonnie. Your package is in the mail. Mindy, yours is in the mail. Hello, Linda Jordan. Okay, so we're getting there on these. We have our little truck. Hopefully he works. Oh, we have light. Look, you know I like to put light. And I don't know what hearts to put in him. I have these I could put in him. They're red though. They kind of clash a little bit, but they would work. I mean, they work, right? Little hearts. Hi, Shasta Bishop. Thanks, Rosemary. Okay, so there's some hearts. Our little red truck is lit up. I'm going to turn him off for now. Wait till a little bit later. I'm going to put him over on the tiered tray. Oh, wait, you know what? No, I'm not. Not yet. He's got to have some hearts. I'm not a big fan of orange, so y'all, I'm going to put some little wooden hearts on the doors of this truck. And maybe on the front. Oh my heck. This is so cute, y'all. Sorry. Hopefully she'll color. Look at that! How cute is that? Okay, I gotta put one on the other side. Be cute if I put a bigger one on the front, huh? Let's see. Go. Oh my gosh, is that too big? That's cute, huh, right? Hey, Wanda Luna. Put a napkin or fabric under the hearts. Oh, in the back of the truck. Lori, you're so smart. Lori, just in time. That color contrast. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm going to rip it too. So it's like a little square ripped fabric. Let's see. Let's dump these out. How would I do that? So like that? And put these in here. my heck. How's that? Is that good? Hi, Lucy. Thanks, Linda. Is that good with the material in it, y'all? Great idea, Lori. Isn't that so cute? Okay, and now I'll put the big heart on the front because I think that's so cute. Did his little, did anyone notice if his headlights lit up? Oh, they did. Look how cute that is, y'all. That is so cute. Okay, Lori, that was a great idea on the fabric. Well, thank you for that idea. And whoever else. Okay. All right. So let's go to, oh, we also have this sign. It says, love you always. I don't know if we're going to need it or not, but we'll see. Let's see how we do with the gnome. Let's get that going. I'm just going to do, yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm going to run the quick, I hate doing the dryer, but we're going to do it real quick. The truck was from Dollar General. Dollar General is where the truck is from. It was $1 at Dollar General. And I didn't see very many, or I would have gotten a couple, but it was like at the very beginning of January, like they put their Valentines out, and I haven't seen much Valentines there since. So I don't know why they put it out so early, or I don't know. Everybody puts everything out so early now. I can hardly keep up, but I'm gonna cut the rim off, but not all the way. In fact, I'm gonna cut up and then cut. I'm just gonna cut like little pieces and then try and go back and cut it out so it's not all the way off the rim, but most of the way off, if that makes sense. I will check for you, Miss Lori. Usually when I go up for treatments in North Texas, there's one like every town. And I go on like this 2-lane highway on the back roads, and I can check for you. On my way there, I'll just leave early and I'll see if I can find one for you. That wasn't quite dry. Okay, so now we are going to put our little pebbles in here to give it some weight. It doesn't need to be filled to the top. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. And I just realized I have a piece of felt, so I'm going to use that. And I know I pulled out, I bet we can just do it with, I really need I had popsicle sticks. I thought well, we'll just use these. We'll just use red popsicle sticks, y'all. You're welcome, Miss Lori. We're gonna glue some popsicle sticks on here. I painted these red the other day for another project. The reason I'm using popsicle sticks is so that these little pebbles won't come flying out, and it will give me something to secure the fabric to. In my case, the felt. So I'm going to put glue on the edges, and this is kind of like, not like a super secure thing, but it will be really secure when we get it all together, I promise. So this is the bottom of the body of our gnome. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one made like this. I don't know. I was just trying to come up with something different the other day, and I was like, I think a peat pot would be cute. Hi, Susan Newberry. How are you? Welcome to anyone new, and if you're watching on replay, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who's here. We have a good crowd tonight. I love it when you guys show up and hang out. I know everyone's probably sick of Valentines, but Valentines, I just love Valentines. I love Valentines cheer trays too. So I just cut a piece of felt. It's just gray felt. And I'm gonna glue it to the bottom of my body of my gnome. And I'm putting it on everything, plus this. You guys, my glue gun is trying to die. Come on. There. The spring is going out in my glue gun, and I don't know why. It's not even that. Jackson, I'm live. Jackson. Jackson. Jack. I think Timber had an accident, and I think Jackson might have stepped in. It's cold outside, and she doesn't want to go outside, y'all. Hello, Miss Ruby. How are y'all? I think that's what just went down, y'all. I think that just happened. She's not in trouble. He just, if he could just surprised him. Okay, I'm cutting off the edges of my popsicle sticks. Okay. And then I'm going to apply, when I'm ready, I'll apply the glue there, like that. But we're gonna set that aside for a second. And right now, we're gonna take this turquoise polka dot fabric, and we're gonna cut it a piece out and make our gnome hat. Yeah, who wants to go outside when it's 10 degrees and go to the bathroom? Hi, Karen. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it over let's see, over, under. See, I'm trying to remember how I did it the other day. I think I'm just gonna give it a rim because we're gonna do a rim of hearts, but I wanted a hemmed rim, so we're gonna do a glued hem. You can definitely sew these if you want to, but we're doing the glued rim. There we go. And then we'll do like that. I think that's how, yeah, I think that's how I did it. So I'll show you. Okay, so now I'm doing it backwards. I know I'm probably confusing y'all a minute, but I'll show you what I'm doing. Then I'm taking the hemmed rim, folding it backwards like that. And then I'm going to so we have to measure around our little guy head, body head. We got that pretty perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it up the side. Hello, Trudy. And I'm gonna run it across this hemmed line. So it has just, this side is already folded over. So I'm gonna try and just run that and match the sides. Like that. Wish I had my glue paddle. And I'm going to put it on that hemmed edge and put it down. Oops, sorry, y'all can't see me. Like that. And then when I turn it inside out, we're gonna pull it through. And then like this. And then we have a hemmed hat, like that. One little piece that needs to be turned over is all we lack. That's pretty good, y'all. I'm actually pretty excited. Hello, Chrissy. Yes, the hearts are his feet. Yes, and I picked the chunky heart because the tier tray is deeper. So I'm hoping we might have to add these as little feet on top of his feet or under his feet. I should have put this on him before I glued it though. I think, oh, look! Yeah, I can't wait to do a bunny gnome. I'm not a gnome person either, but okay. Then I'm just gonna put some glue on here so I can secure him down. Then we'll stuff his hat and tie it off. Let's see if I can do this without burning myself and ruining his cute little hat. Here we go. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, so there's that. Now I have, you can use lots of different things. I could use felt, I could use some of this like mop stuff, and like you can spread it out and make it fuzzy, which is what I'm going to use for his beard. The other day I used a gray yarn to make a beard. You can make braids. You can do all kinds of things. Braids would be cute. Oh, that would be cute for this one, actually. Oh, thank you. You guys, braids would be really cute on this. Now that I think about it, wouldn't it be cute? Okay, and then you go like this. I'm going to get some baker's twine, some red and white baker's twine, and tie it. And then you can choose to make it really full, or you can choose to leave it kind of not so full, and you can make it go down. I'm by no means a professional gnome maker. Gnomes really aren't my jam, but I do kind of like making them once in a while. I think they're kind of cute, and I know y'all like them. So there's that, and then we have like a little heart, of course. Let's find us a little red heart. It's starting to run out of red hearts, I think. Chrissy, I'm good. I am good. I'll be ready for bed, I'll tell you that much. It's cold and I'm ready to get in bed. Me and Timber are gonna snuggle. It's funny, last night I woke up and she was like right up against my back. I was like, what are you doing, sis? She usually doesn't get. So you could put a pom-pom up here. You could fray this out. You could do all kinds of things. I kind of like it like that. One thing I wanted to add, this is something I talked to Rosemary about, because she not Rosemary, but was it Rosemary? No, it was something I did. Somebody. Was it Rosemary? I don't know. But I'm gonna add some hearts to the bottom of the body right here. Isn't that cute? Jennifer, I live in Texas. I live in Canton, Texas. Canton, Texas. We are getting the ice storms right now. We are not getting snow. We are getting ice, the kind that it rains and then it turns to ice. And it's like a scary movie where everything creaks and crackles and gets eerie, and it's crazy. Isn't this cute, y'all? That's so cute. It was yours, Rosemary? Okay, yeah, I gotta add hearts to hers. I couldn't remember who had the gnome. But yeah, I need to add. Rosemary had the gnome, but I can't remember who it was that had a gnome like this that I was talking to. I should have known. Poor Rosemary, she's had to deal with me for way more than y'all have had to deal with me. You've been there? I didn't know that. South of Houston. That's awesome. You have to come. I know there's going to be a bunch of creators up here in, I think, April, the end of April. I think. I don't know if it's for sure yet, but I think they're going to be coming up this way. Okay, so there's that. And then we have our little beard. And I just made it like white, like all scraggly. My heck. Look how cute. You don't really see the body a whole lot. You can trim up the beard as much as you want to and make it all as short and scraggly. I'm gonna go ahead and pin or glue his nose on first though, before I put it on the body. It's a big nose too. A 25mm bead. Hello, Tammy. Absolutely, Jennifer. Absolutely. That would be fun. We can go explore trade days. I know a whole bunch of people at trade days now. I know all the places now. I could get you in on the vendor days. Get you some discounts. You better be careful, huh? They'll be all, everyone will be like, no more Tony. She sneaks all of her people in. No, they like it when y'all come. So I'm going to trim his beard up, her beard, his beard, whatever beard, this gnome thing up just a little bit so you can see the feet, because I think the feet are going to be kind of cute. And you can play with it, and oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's like refreshing cute, it's like a cute. It's not like elegant or shabby chic. It's just cute. Right? Where's the hearts? Isn't it just cute? Right, Rosemary? I think I will. I'm gonna have to dig for a peep pot, but oh my heck. I might put this on my store for sale, and I'll announce it when I do. And I'll make him a little one with braids. And I thought about, you're not going to see it. Okay, so then we put glue all over the felt. The only thing that my gnome doesn't have, that a lot of the store gnomes have, is arms. I don't know. You guys notice that? A lot of people don't put arms on their gnomes. But look, it has a little heartbeat. So you can part it and see, but look how cute that is. And if I make one that has braids, it's just like this cute little turquoise and heartsy, fartsy. Oh, here, should we do this? Yeah? Should we put a heart right there? Yeah? Okay. Put a little red heart on the rear. It's almost like, I could almost have put like a little pair of suspenders on him. I might do that still, y'all. Thanks, Jennifer. I might put suspenders on him, y'all. If I make a little girl with braids, I might just add suspenders for him. Because that would be so cute. And then the girl could have like a pom-pom and then her little braids would come down like right here. And they would match so cute. And I could like shred his beard some more. Okay, so the only thing that I'm wondering, I want to see how he looks on the tray. Yeah, so I'm going to add these little blocks to the bottom of the heart for feet, extra feet for height, because like I said, this is a deep tray. Wouldn't suspenders be so cute? I think I'm gonna do it. Like little red suspenders. I have the perfect elastic. It's red elastic too. I think it would be perfect. Okay, we're almost ready to put this thing together, y'all. We'll have to see how much height we're gonna have to give all this stuff. Okay, see what that did for us? Look at it, it's so cute. Cute, okay. So let me move my glue stuff. Oh, and I have this. So this is pink and it's full of hearts, and I didn't open it because if I decide to sell this on my page, because I don't know when I'm gonna do my next auction, I have this red bucket, so I just set this right inside there, and then we have like all the conversation hearts, and it kind of has like, you know, how we talked about no reds. There are really no reds, and they're not in red writing. These ones are all pink writing. Not interesting, but there's blues in there, so I thought it would be fun. The heart ribbon, 1/8 inch ribbon. Yes, I could do that too. Okay, let me move my, and I'll probably find some more things as usual to put with this. In fact, I do have these as fillers if we need them. I don't know if we'll need them or not, but they're there. Let me put all this pink stuff away. Hello, Diane. Let me put these in here. And then I might just randomly say, okay, one day I might go live and make the little girl with braids and then go, okay, at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and put this product on my website and it will be up for sale. And that will be that. So here's our truck. Thanks to Lori's suggestion and whoever else. So I have a riser down here. It's just a lid for the truck. What the heck is that not adorable? So adorable. This one, can you see it? Can you see it up? Yeah, you can see it. It doesn't even need a riser. It has XOXO on the back, so I'm going to move it up a little bit. This one is Love You Always. I'm going to put it kind of in the back. Oh, thanks, honey. Is Carolina?
No.
Huh?
I made it.
Oh, thanks. Did she call you? Will you call her and check on her because she called me and I was alive?
No.
If Miss Coral's on here, tell her, Miss Coral, Timber just joined me. Hello, Anne. And then let's put this one right here. So, oh, sorry, y'all can't see. Let me. Jackson's so sweet. He just brought me in some dinner. Can y'all see that? And that. And then, let's see. Actually, I really like, I don't know. I'm just loving this gnome, and I really just want it to be like, I think it needs to be like just seen. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm like squishing stuff to the side, you guys. I'm gonna turn this one over so it has XOXO on that side. And then there's that. And then back here, we're gonna add this right here. Full of candy. We'll love you always. Can't see what y'all are saying. Timber, Miss Coral said to hi to you. Yes, she did. Miss Coral said hi. Yeah. She said, oh, hi, Miss Coral. Front and center. Well, there he is. He's definitely front and center. Can y'all see him? Hello, Deborah. How are you? Let me get this over here. So we have our candy. We have our lights. We need something right there, though. So I think, let's see what these look like, you guys. These are from Hobby Lobby. And I think they probably look cute. Just scattered. What do you think? Or do they take away? I think we need a couple more things on this tray. This is going to be one of the chunky trays. They need to be, things that go on this tray are going to be things I cut out. Probably on the bandsaw. Chunky monkey trays. But I think if we do the girl gnome with the braids, oh my gosh, it will be so cute. You love the hearts, Miss Lori? I think it will be so stinking darling. So I think that we have a winner. What do y'all think? Can y'all see it? Look at how cute. It's a little bareback here, but look at that truck with the hearts that we put on it. The hearts in the back. We have the candy. We have hearts over here. A sign back here. We have our gnome with its heart's feet, and we're gonna make him a friend to go with. And we're gonna put braids on her and a pom-pom hat, and he's gonna get a pair of suspenders to go back here with his little heart self. He's gonna get suspenders. Maybe I'll make her a little skirt or something, I don't know. And then this sign is double-sided. Always be mine. XOXO on the other side. This sign we made double-sided. And then we just threw in a couple of hearts. That's the end of our Valentine's tiered trays series, you guys. We're on to what? What do you guys think? Thank you, Miss Lori. I really didn't do a whole lot. Really, I just worked with what you guys gave me advice on, and the gnome. I didn't do a whole lot. We upcycled some of the stuff I got on here, but by far the gnome is my fave. I made him the other night for one of the tier trays for the auction. And I may make a couple of these and just keep perfecting them for the different holidays and make some to put on my website to sell. because I think they would be cute like for the different holidays. I really like the heart feet for him, and then I would paint the feet too. But I think they would be cute to sell, and they wouldn't be expensive, y'all. Just something to add to your decor. They could come in sets or singles, but his little heart on the rear. But like, can you see this as a St. Patrick's Day one with a little 4-leaf clover back here? Wouldn't that be so cute? So our next thing moving on is going to be St. Patrick's Day. We'll cover those on Tier Tray Tuesdays. I do have a couple more Valentine projects I want to make. I have the X&O Shabby Chic set that's on my cover photo. Hello, Bev. Hello, Cecilia. Thank you, Cecilia. That I want to do the Shabby Chic set because I told you guys I would make that. And then there was something else Valentine-y that I wanted to make, or love themes that I wanted to make. Yeah, right? Oh, a bunny gnome. Oh my gosh. A puff tail. But I want to put ears right here inside the lip of the rim. I want to put 2 little ears. Wouldn't that be so cute? You're ready for Easter, Deborah? So I'll probably do like 2 tier trays of St. Patrick's Day, and then we'll move into Easter and spring and all the things. We're going to be doing Mother's Day, and like I've been planning, and as long as I can keep up with feeling good with after treatments, now that y'all know, I think like having 7,000 plus people praying for me, it makes a difference. My spirits are lifted. I definitely still struggle, but I feel so absolutely grateful and so very loved by y'all. Easter gnome bunnies. Yes, Rosemary. You bet. Deborah, I'm already in treatments. But I'm not getting chemo this time. I'm getting this stupid, well, I say stupid, but I'm very grateful for them, but it's a regimen of shots. So I have until May. I have 3 months worth to go. And then I'll have imaging done. I just had imaging done in December of the first round, and it showed some shrinkage. So hopefully this next round will be more shrinkage or gone. They just don't feel very good. I don't get as sick. Hello, Karen. I don't get as I don't have as much side effect as far as having to have the toilet bowl and the trash can at the same side effect time. Like things feel very heavy. Like I feel for like 4 days after, it feels like I'm carrying like 4 10-pound bags of potatoes. I do get nauseous. They give me medication, of course, for that, but I still get pretty sick, but not as sick as I did with the chemo. I haven't seen any hair loss, which is so good so far. But I do get very, very tired. And then it seems like when I feeling better, then it's time for another one. So anyway, but that's okay. We got this. I got this. Y'all are amazing. And so yeah, I'll be back soon with another live, and I'm gonna get off here. My daughter just tried to call me, so love you lots, everyone. Thanks for watching on replay, and I will talk to everyone soon. Stay warm and stay safe, and stay in if you can. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.